at Gillette Stadium. Ashland is the Super Bowl champion of Division 6 and the winner of the Aganis Trophy. shouldn't hurt it, right? Hello, everyone. Bob Thacker, Connor Donovan, and a cast of thousands in progress. Ashland High School varsity field hockey from Bill Kunis Field at Ashland High School. The Clockers in white and the visitors in red. And I don't have any rosters, so I don't know who any of the players are. And I'm really not even sure who the opponent is, but I know if it's red, it's got to be Holliston or once in a while Millis. And the red team is the stronger of the two teams we can see here in the early going. But we're scoreless with about 6.5 to go in the first half. Or I should say the first period. Different rules this season. Only 7 girls to a side, and that includes the goalkeeper. Social distancing being enforced as well. And field hockey, of course, not a sport of much contact to begin with. Most of it is prohibited. But even less is allowed now during the 2020 season, this pandemic season of 2020. But all things considered, the girls have to feel lucky that they've been at least allowed to play in some form here in 2020. A beautiful day here at Bill Kunis Field. Temperatures going into the 70s here at Ashland. Today's game being played on November 7th, 2020. Great chance, and it's a goal. Beautifully set up. And the clock is in a hole, 1-0. Yeah, it is Holliston. We are playing Holliston, and they look to be a very strong team. Clockers have only been in their end briefly here in the first period. Clockers playing tough on defense. But now they're in a 1-0 hole, and they've got to think offense now. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure the corner hit, which is a staple of the field hockey game, has been eliminated for the 2020 season. And so I think it's going to make it a more wide open game. You can break up plays like that, but you can't hit the stick with your stick. You can't hit your opponent's stick with your stick. Out of bounds. Who's ever the closest to it gets it. game also discourages long, hard hits. It discourages any elevation of the ball or the stick. 2 referees today. And it's white. Any violations, all the violations pretty much end up with the ball being turned over to the other side for a free hit. Oh, in the slot. Beautiful pass. She can't pull the trigger. The Clockers break it up. Holliston relentless. They roll this one all the way in, and it goes past the goal line. White coming out. 1:58 to go in the first period. Holliston 1, Ashland nothing. From William Cunas Field at Ashland High School. The Clockers and the Panthers battling it out. Coming down to the end of the season. This was to be the final weekend. It may have been extended till next weekend. We'll have to see. Clockers, I think, lost a game to a COVID outbreak somewhere along the season here in October. And I don't know if that's been made up or is still to be made up, or if it ever will be made up. But we've tried to bring you as many games as we can, boys and girls soccer and field hockey. Football, of course, sidelined till the winter. But from what I'm reading in today's paper, all the winter sports are on with the exception of wrestling and cheerleading. And the winter sports season will be starting around November 30th, at least for practices. So how that's going to work with crowds, we're only allowing 50 people here for an outdoor event at a giant stadium, so I don't know what they're going to do for a gym. I suppose it'll be something like 25 or something. But let's see what we got here today. We got 2, I think the numbers have been actually reduced from 50 to 25. We got 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. We got about 18, 19 fans, an usher, a maintenance person, and the 3-man WACA-TV crew. So we got about 25. No one on the visitors' side permitted. And the horn sounds ending the period. And it's Holliston 1 and Ashland nothing. Clark has got to figure a way to get something going down at the Holliston end. 100-yard field in the Tri-Valley League. Here in the beautiful William Cunas Stadium on a beautiful day. Very lucky to get these warm days in November. Everyone feels like the last one of fall before the dark winter closes in on us. We also have fans behind us standing at the fence on what I guess is private property. I don't know. But they've joined the crowd without entering the stadium. So good for them. Masks now, of course, mandatory out of doors in Massachusetts starting today, I think, November 7th. So, no masks. Let's see, we got some masks up on the hill there, but in the stands, we're fully masked. And great WACA-TV crew also fully masked, complying with the Governor Baker's directions. Girls, of course, also masked out on the field, and the referees. Clock is slow to come out of the huddle. We're getting ready to start another 15 minutes. And period number 2. I hope the audio's coming through the mask. Clock is at midfield. Can't advance it. Broken up. Still battling. It goes red. Dribbling across midfield. It rolls out of bounds. There's the whistle, white ball. Looking for a spot. Couldn't get it by the defender. Whistle, white ball. No hesitation. Takes the opportunity to move it ahead. Holliston, relentless ball hawking. And now a great opportunity coming up. She dribbles past 2 girls, past 3 girls. The keeper kicks it deep. Clock is clear it. Along the sideline, she's still got it. No one to pass to. Does she get a free? Yeah, she gets a free hit on this. Ashland girl's got to move up. She goes backwards to an open girl. Oh, here's another chance for Ashland. She can turn it around successfully. She's got an open girl. Gets it to her. And Clockers advance it. Heading towards the goal. Trying to get a shot. I don't know if they've had a shot yet today. And that one is centered nicely but broken up. Oh, and we've got a whistle. And it's white ball. The ball is not a softball. It's hard. Smaller than a baseball. Very much like a rock. Boom. They fight again. She cut her off, and that's a violation of some sort. My familiarity with the rules of field hockey, as you can clearly hear, is almost nothing. It's a very popular sport in Europe, and in Europe it's played by both men and women. But in the United States, primarily a female sport. Now, from the back line, here come the Panthers. With a free hit from the edge of the square. Actually, it looks like an arc. Broken up. 1-on-3. She gets all the way in. And the goaltender kicks it away. Good stop. Free hit at the 25. She gets it in. Broken up by Ashland. Intercepted. Not sure what to do. Advances it. Intercepted. Whistle. Red. White. No, red it is. The girls didn't want to believe her, but the ref says it's red. Great chance here, 3-on-2. She rolls it between the defender's legs. Quick shot, save! And a penalty against Holliston gives Ashland the free hit. Panthers have to clear the arc. They go to the sideline. Trying to get it across midfield. Good, strong hit. Intercepted. Back come the Panthers. Across midfield. Good passing by the Holliston team. This girl here has played very tough. Lucky number 13. Clock is with a chance. Off the side of the net. She swings in midair. She keeps fighting. No goal. Ashland ends up with a nice opportunity here. From the 25, she goes backwards. Now tries to advance it. Intercepted. Good pass and gets through. Works out perfectly for Holliston. One more pass required. She couldn't get it off. She does the spin move and continues to advance the rock. Tried to center it there, but mishit it, but got it to her anyway. Number 5 for Holliston, sort of a force in the offensive zone. They mark her. She goes backwards. She wants it right back, and she gets it. Pass is deflected. Trying to get behind the defense. Whistle. Red. At the 25. They set it up. This time she goes ahead herself. Rolls it in. It's in the center. The clock is break it up. Push it out. Can't clear. Here they go again. Oh, push it out to the 40. One more hit, and here it comes, and it'll be across midfield. Looking for a badly needed offensive opportunity. They trail 1-0. Panthers steal it in their zone. Oh, violation. Red continues. Play on. Oh, another whistle as the sticks cross. Red again. Now it's going to be white coming from the out of bounds at midfield. Broken up beautifully. Holliston very good at breaking up Ashland's passes. Very good stick handling here. Ridden off. She gets the shot off right at the goal post. Kicked far out by the Ashland keeper. Play continues. Another whistle. There's an amazing amount of whistles in field hockey, but the good news is they don't slow down play. There's no setting up a little bit here when you're at the when you're hitting out from the arc in the defensive zone, but out on the field, you just the ref says red, and you just hit it and go after the whistles. Nicely blocked there. Pass doesn't connect. They fight for it. And the inevitable whistle gives it to Ashland. Clock is starting from the 42. Looking for somewhere to pass. Two defenders behind her. And she goes up the middle, right to Holliston. And now a nice move, but an illegal one. And right away, Red moves it in. Pass is disrupted by Ashland. Goes to the far corner. Good spin moves, brings it closer. Look out. Clark has clear it. Got to catch up to that one. No, somehow that was a violation on the red. Chance here for Ashland. More ground to cover. Only 6 girls out on the field, 1 in the net. So there's a little more fatigue than usual. There's really no time to coast. You're running more than you ever have when you had your usual complement of, I think it was 10 girls on the field. Makes the field look bigger and the game more wide open. Beautiful move there. And she gets another one. Tries to make the pass, puts it on net. Kicked out. Good stop. And the Panthers clear. Clarkers turn it right around. And move it in again. And the whistle makes it white at the 30. No hesitation. In she goes. Miss hits it, but it rolls through. It's inside the 10. That's out of bounds off white, but it's a red ball. Whoo, she fires that one in the air. Clicked off an Ashland's stick. It'll be red ball. Clock continues to run. We're under a minute left here in the second period. Holliston 1, Ashland nothing. First period goal, the difference thus far. Ashland soccer and field hockey team, both soccer teams and the field hockey team, JVs and varsity squads, playing most of their games on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. Oh, rolled in beautifully, but broken up beautifully. Watch out here. With time running out, a whistle makes it a good chance for red, but time is running. We're under 15 seconds now. Very far away from the goal. 8 seconds. She managed to get it in, kick it out, clear it. That should do it for the period. It does. And it's halftime at Ashland High School. Holliston 1 and Ashland nothing. They'll have a 5-minute break for halftime, and then we'll be back with more action from Bill Kunis Field. The score again, Holliston 1 and Ashland nothing.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Marathon Deli. Marathon Deli offers a full range of lunch and dinner items for dine-in or catering. Fine cold cuts, cheeses, and meats also available, in addition to specialty wraps such as the Mayflower wrap as well as the Honey Bee wrap. They'll be sure to get your mouth watering. Serving Metro West for over 24 years, give them a call at 508-231-1859 or find them on the web at marathondeli.com. A special thank you to Rose's Automotive for their donation of masks and gloves to use during sports productions to keep the WACA crew safe. You can find them at 26 North Main Street in Sherburne, reach them on the phone at 508-650-1628, or find them on the web at rosesautomotive.com.
Back. Facebook, Ashland High School Varsity Field Hockey from Kunis Field. Bob Thacker, Tom Hamilton, and Connor Donovan bring you this morning's game. November 7th, 2020, the Clockers and the Panthers. Clockers in their home whites, Panthers in their visiting red. Holliston leading 1-0. The girls have changed sides. And they have a roster, and that troublesome number 5 for Holliston is Peyton Hastings. This one gets by, rolls out of bounds. Number 11 for Ashland is Lauren Burak. Ashland forwards, number 16, Kira Cooney, awaiting this inbound, hoping to break it up. Can't do it. Here come the Panthers. Broken up, Burak has it. Or Cooney, rather. It's a chance for Holliston, but the whistle blows, taking that chance away and giving the ball to Ashland. Intercepted. Gets through one girl, makes a beautiful centering pass. She had to settle it, and then she didn't get off her best shot. Clockers survived that chance there. Another whistle. This time it goes against Ashland, or does it? No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Back to the 25. Go the Panthers. Oh, good move there. Can she get it off? She centers it. Handled. Broken up. Very, very nice play by, it looked like Bridget Glynn, number 14. For the Red. Hastings makes a good pass. The whistle blows. The sticks cross. It's Ashland ball coming out. Having trouble clearing it. She whacks that one all the way to the 45, and it's Ashland ball. Quickly, Cooney advances it. Panthers come back in a big way. They've got a 3-on-1. Can she make a pass? She couldn't. Ashland coming out. No, excuse me. Holliston's going to get it at the 25. I think this is the difference in the game this year. Ordinarily, that would have been a corner for the Panthers, I think. Oh, right in front, cleared. A whistle as the ball heads to the net. Ashland defense number 7, Maggie Reardon. 13, Olivia Gleason, and 15, Sydney Whitkins. Holding off the Panthers on that rush. Excuse me. Sticks crossed. That's the signal I see. Oh, good idea. Intercepted. Out to the side we go. The Clocker girl gets to it. The whistles are blowing, stopping the play. Lauren Burak was ready to go down the sideline, but she's got to give it back to her teammate Maggie Reardon. Maggie is 7. Burak is 11. Here she goes. Trying to connect with Cooney. Couldn't do it. Olivia Gleason tries to advance it to, that's Ayla Halleck, number 14 on the far side of the field for Ashland. Gleason has it. Who's got it? They fight. Girls look at the ref, and the ref says it's white. Danielle Moriarty, number 8, forward for Ashland. She's got it right now. Mysterious whistle gives it to Red. Moriarty can't break it up. Back across midfield it comes. Clocker's trying to get something going. Clockers with the numbers. Holliston having a little bit of a harder time getting it into the Ashland zone. Broken up. Clocker's sticking with it. The sticks cross. It goes to Holliston. Another chance for them. The Clockers clear it out of bounds. Third period action. Holliston 1, Ashland nothing. That rolls in very, very nicely, but a good save by the Ashland keeper, whose name I just don't have here. Another chance here. Oh, rolls all the way through, but it's wide. How that ball got all the way through untouched, I don't know. This comes from around the 15. Push to the sideline. Trying to get it into Holliston territory. Broken up. The whistle gives it to the Ashland. No hesitation. The Clockers advance. Number 3, Natalia Arjona for Ashland, getting some action. At forward, I guess you'd have to say. Number 9 is Nicole Moriarty. And number 8 is Danielle Moriarty. Oh, very nice defensive play there. That was Sydney Witkins, 15. Big stop. They fight on the far sideline. Ashland wins it. The two Holliston girls combine, but she won't give up. Moriarty to Moriarty. Across midfield. Right down the middle, broken up very, very nicely. Natalia Arjona. Oh, makes a beautiful ball. It's going to be rolling in on the Holliston keeper. She boots it, and not where she wanted to. The quick shot is off the side of the net. She doesn't give up. Natalia Arjona with some good moments. Number 3. Now her counterpart, Stephanie Farrell, number 3 in red, gets ready to bring it out for the Panthers. Broken up by Moriarty. Ahead to Arjona, doesn't connect. Girls by herself without any help. There's a Panther hovering around the net. Watch out. Clockers converge on the ball handler and break it up. But there was a girl wide open right in front of the Ashland goaltender. White. Ooh, swing and a miss. Got to run away from that ball. When you do that, it automatically becomes the other team's possession. Oh, right in front. She couldn't handle it. Look out, the backhander, bro. Great save. Great block. Natalia Arjona. Broken up, making another rush. Clockers can't stop this girl. She's Bridget Dagno. Here comes Natalia. She's got a girl with her heading towards the net. Tries to get it to her. Does. Couldn't settle it. And the referee says it's a red ball. Clock is right back. Natalia centers it. Stopped. Moriarty's in there. Couldn't break it up. There's a beautiful play right there. That's Joanna Geary, number 1. Geary waiting. Oh, a hard hit ball wide. Wow. Good pressure by the Clockers. 2.5 to go in the third. Holliston 1, Ashland nothing. We got a sub for Ashland. Emily Flynn has come in. She's wearing number 4. More substitutions, I would think, with the bigger field. I mean, the smaller playing roster. Makes the field seem bigger. More running. More frequent substitutions necessary. Especially on a warm morning here in the clock town. Geez, we've changed to an orange ball here. They move her back, and she'll start from the 30 yards away from the Ashland goal. They move her back 5 more. Broken up beautifully. Oh, but stolen away. Look out. Right in front. Sent it across the goal mouth. Untouched. Clock is clear. Out of bounds it goes. Red. Well, it's not like lacrosse. It's not who was ever closest to it when it goes out of bounds. It's whoever hits it out of bounds. The other side gets it. You know, the similarity with lacrosse ends with the fact that both sports involve sticks. Another whistle. Ashland with another chance. A good ball. It goes deep. Wow. Goes all the way past the end line. Red coming out. The horn sounds. The third period is over. It's still Holliston 1 and Ashland nothing. But that was a good period for Ashland. The Clockers had some actual pressure, and they kept Holliston very well at bay. Holliston had a couple of chances, but maybe 1 or 2 good shots on the Ashland goal, and that was it. So the 4th and final stanza is coming up. Happy to be with you. Happy to be broadcasting live. Happy to be anywhere, as truth be told. And we're happy to be with you on both Facebook and YouTube live for Ashland High School Varsity Sports. We've been able to keep it going in 2020 through the pandemic. And we're very glad to bring you the games. It's not quite the same without fans, without a large contingent of fans, but it's better than nothing. And if the football and basketball can be played this year, that will be a tremendous boost for everyone, I think. Our sponsors today. Our sponsors today, Rose's Automotive of Sherburne, Mass., and the fabulous Marathon Deli of Ashland. Thank you to both of them. Very, very loyal to Ashland High School Varsity Sports and WACA-TV, the exclusive home of Ashland High School Varsity Sports. The coach of the Clockers is Molly Bennett. The athletic director is Stephen Marks. You know, the Clockers have, they got 2 Moriarty girls, 2 Geary girls. I think those Geary girls are twins. Joanna, number 1, and Cameron, number 2. I don't know about the Moriarty girls. Okay, we're ready. Here we go. Clockers need 1. Somehow, some way. Have to get 1 by the Holliston keeper, who hasn't been tested very much, but on the odd occasion has been able to do the job. Holliston advantage here to start the 4th period. They're 15-minute periods. And here we go, Ashland now. From the 20 to the 30. She decided to go up the middle instead of to number 12, Catherine Campion. Melissa Leone, number 10, is in the center of the field now for Ashland, hoping to get a chance to move towards the goal. Maggie Reardon is 7. Couldn't get it by the Holliston player. Leone's in the middle. On this swing, it's number 12, Catherine Campion. And the far wing I cannot see. Broken up beautifully. Now they get it out to Campion on the wing. Tried to get it to Leone. Split the defenders. Leone would like to break it up. She couldn't do it. Gets through Campion. Olivia Gleason. Very, very tough. Campion has it. Misfires. And she breaks that up nicely. But it's red at the 45. Oh, nothing but open field. Nothing but open field. And she takes it all the way in. Kicked out. Another shot blocked. Red's got another chance. Red's got another chance. I think the Ashland keeper is Madigan Flynn. I heard someone say, way to go, Madigan. So Madigan Flynn has been outstanding today in the Ashland goal. Leone finally gets her chance with the ball. Very tough. Fights hard. Oh, loses it to the red. Campion tried to block it, but it got centered on her. Gleason again. Gleason has been a stalwart for Ashland. Uh-oh, trouble, trouble. Oh, they bring it out. Very nice, hard ball. Picked up along the way and redirected towards Madigan Flynn, but geez, Ashland has two Flynn girls, too. There's Emily 4 and Madigan, the goaltender, listed on the program as number 22, but I think she's wearing number 30 today. Back comes Holliston. Good pressure by Holliston here in the fourth period. Under 11 to go in the game. Clock is desperate for a goal. If they've got to stop this, that won't count. Whistle blew before that shot. Ashland coming out. They set it up at the apex of the 15-yard arc. Watch out for Peyton Hastings, number 5. She's been quiet here in the second half. But she's right in the center of things for Holliston on offense. Maggie Reardon gets it up to Leone. She goes around the defender. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be red. Yep. Leone can't break it up. Gleason looked like Gleason reached down and touched the ball. I would imagine that's a violation. Gleason plays very low. Oh, what a defensive play there. She earns a whistle, though. What's this? No. Couldn't get it to Campion. Ashland defense bends, does not break. Panthers keeping the pressure off. Flynn kicks it out. Campion trying to get it to Leone. She's got a breakaway. If she can outrun the defender, both fast girls. She shoots. Broken up behind the net. Very difficult to be running that fast with pressure from a defender and trying to get off a good shot with that oddly bladed stick. And Leone had a great chance there and was just denied. She's going to take a rest. Maggie Reardon wins that one. Campion's got it. She advances it. A whistle, Ashland ball. Let's see, the center forward in this configuration, Amanda Seat. Number 6 for Ashland. If that is a 6, I guess it is. Ooh, a pass to space. Alston says thank you. Reardon. Battling, takes it away. Pass doesn't connect. Back come the Panthers. Well, it's Ashland ball at the 15 circle. And here we go. Mostly play in the Ashland zone. Clock has had one breakaway, couldn't cash it in here in the fourth period. Now we're under 6 minutes left to play in the game. Goaltender for Ashland, Madigan Flynn, has done an outstanding job this morning, and she must continue to do that to give the Clockers a chance to tie this one up. They need a goal. Their defense has been pretty good in disrupting the Holliston offense, but they've got to get something going on the other side of the field, and here's the chance. Ref slows them up by relocating the ball. And here we go. Across midfield, maybe, just barely, but Holliston controls. Ellie Curry is number 4 for Holliston. She's getting a lot of action. It's been very tough for Holliston this morning. Under 4.5 to go in the game. Holliston playing an excellent defensive game, keeping it in the Ashland zone. Almost less concerned about scoring a goal than they are about keeping Ashland stuck on their side of the field. Oh, here's a good breakaway. She's in. She shoots. She scores. Trying to see who got that one, but that's the backbreaker. Very difficult to come back from 2 goals down, especially when there's only 3:51 left in the game. But if you're Ashland now, you say, hey, let's get one and see what happens. Let's get a goal and see what happens. Amanda Seats after this one. Holliston in no hurry to do anything. Danielle Moriarty making a bid. Olivia Gleason does her job. Oh, what a move there by Gleason. Clark is desperate to advance it. We're under 3 minutes now. Boom. Madigan Flynn has a way of making saves that really help the Ashland offense, the way she boots that ball to a Clocker attacker. Here's a steal. Quick shot. Just rolls in front of the goal and out of bounds. Very good shot by Natalia Arjona. Clock continues to run even on these out of bounds. Of course, there's no stoppage of time anywhere along the way here. I don't think 150 left to go from the 15. Intercepted. Moriarty can't make a play. Sandy Witkins gets it to Moriarty. Broken up. She doesn't give up. She advances it. She's got it again, but the whistle blows. Is it going to be a 25? No, it's going to be a 15 for Holliston. Now we're at midfield. Look out here. Hastings makes a pass, or she made a pass, got broken up. We're under a minute. One last chance for Ashland to get something going. Moriarty to Flynn. Emily Flynn, I should say. Leone's still fighting. If whistle blows, it goes Red's way. Or coming up on 20 seconds left in the game. And by the time this gets anywhere, this game is going to be in the record books for Holliston. One last rush, perhaps. And one more play. And that's going to do it. And it's all over at Cunis Field. The final score. The Holliston Panthers 2 and the Ashland Clockers nothing. And a beautiful day here in the Clock Town. And it ends in an Ashland loss, but you can't be too unhappy during a pandemic to be outside in the sunshine and playing a sport you love. And my congratulations to Molly Bennett, the coach of the Clockers, and her girls for an excellent season. And the Clockers played with a lot of spirit and a lot of fight. And I think they enjoyed the chance to have a season here, playing every Saturday and Sunday. And it was a good thing for all concerned. And I want to point out some great play today by Madigan Flynn in the Ashland goal. And also some good moments by Kira Cooney, Sydney Witkins, Ayla Haddock, and Catherine Campion, Lauren Burak, Melissa Leone, Nicole Moriarty, Danielle Moriarty, Maggie Reardon, Amanda Seat, Elena Morgan, Emily Flynn, Natalia Arjona had some good chances, and the Gary twins, Joanna and Cameron, outstanding. Also Jordan Sherman and Catherine Campion. And my player of the game is Olivia Gleason, number 13, who was a stalwart on defense for Ashland here this morning. And thanks once more to our sponsors, Rose's Automotive of Sherburne, Mass. The best you can do for your car. And the Marathon Deli, a great longtime sponsor of Ashland High School Varsity Sports and WACA-TV, and our thanks to them. And our great crew today included Tom Hamilton, and today's game produced and directed by Connor Donovan. I'm Bob Thacker. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Marathon Deli. Marathon Deli offers a full range of lunch and dinner items for dine-in or catering. Fine cold cuts, cheeses, and meats also available, in addition to specialty wraps such as the Mayflower wrap, as well as the Honey Bee wrap. They'll be sure to get your mouth watering. Serving Metro West for over 24 years, give them a call at 508-231-1859 or find them on the web at marathondeli.com. A special thank you to Rose's Automotive for their donation of masks and gloves to use during sports productions to keep the WACA crew safe. You can find them at 26 North Main Street in Sherburne, reach them on the phone at 508-650-1628, or find them on the web at rosesautomotive.com.